contract had not been renewed despite nearly 15 years with the department. Community members were at City Hall Monday morning chanting, "Bring back the chief." Galsapor admitted to being caught off guard by the decision. He said that he and city manager Jeff Jones had discussed extending his contract, but says that instead he received an email from Jones saying the city was opting for a change in direction. A suspected burglar who broke into a home in Taft and was shot by the homeowner has died from his injuries. That's the word from the Kern County Coroner's Office. Felix Villaseñor Cortez died at Kern Medical. Deputies say he charged at the homeowner and the homeowner opened fire. I'm Bill Robbins in the KERN newsroom with news every half hour when it breaks on News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
Please.
Mr. Flores, time is up. Thank you very much.
I had 3 more seconds and I had the whole thing. I was supposed to have 3 minutes.
Sir, thank you. Thank you very much. Next speaker, please.
It's the JR Show from Studio 99 at the American General Media Complex. On air at News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. Online at kernradio.com. Now, here is your host, JR.
Top of the day to you. This is the JR Show. I'm your host, JR Flores. You're listening to Kern Radio. Check us out online at kernradio.com. You can also find us streaming live on YouTube. That's right. Just go to YouTube, search up Kern Radio or youtube.com/@Kern Radio. Get you right there. Subscribe, push the notification button. Every time we go live at 2:05, you'll be notified and you can join us and watch us in all of our glory. Myself, and followed by the Ralph Bailey Show. So tell all your friends, we're on YouTube. We need only about 10,000 more subscribers. So help us reach our goal. You can also find us on social media. Just search Kern Radio on Instagram, Facebook, X. I am also out there, JR Flores, or why not JR? Got a lot to talk about today. It's going to be a fun show, I can tell already. It is a Wednesday, a what Wednesday, and it's starting out to be one, boy. It's also Wednesday, so we wear pink, except Chris doesn't ever get the memo. But it doesn't matter. He's not on camera.
You know, I don't know if I even own anything pink.
Why?
It's just not my color. I could find something. I'll find something.
Are you worried that people are going to question your masculinity because you wear pink?
You know, that could be a thing from back when I was in high school, but now, no, not so much.
Okay.
Just don't own a lot of color. A lot of my clothing is black.
Black, yeah. I get accused of the same thing.
80% of my clothes, I would say, are probably black.
Yeah, mine too. It's only on Wednesdays, though, do I bring out the color. And it's pink, so deal with it. Let's see. We'll talk about the earthquake and the giant tsunami that came ashore. I woke up for that damn thing, thinking it was going to be huge. We'll talk about that. Shannon Sharpe is out at ESPN. We'll give you the details about why. Tell you why I think this, or at least now and not earlier. Plus, in other sporting news, Gilbert Arenas. If you were a kid watching basketball in my day, you probably remember Gilbert Arenas has been arrested for running an illegal poker operation out of one of his houses. We'll discuss that with our man, Chris Burdick from the Early Bird Special. But the lead story of the day, everybody's talking about it. Kamala Harris decides she's not going to run for governor of California, to which I say, I'm still not sure how I feel about it. I know that as a talk show host, I'm supposed to come in with an opinion and stick to it and go, this is the way I feel, but I'm not sure yet how I feel about this. I mean, it's a good thing because definitely now she won't be governor of California for sure. But honestly, I think she was beatable. I think she was probably one of the more beatable Democratic candidates on the list. Or potentials, I should say. She was never actually a candidate. Kind of like when she ran for president. She never really was a candidate. She got a point. They just ushered her right in without any having to be elected But she's again. She's not going to be governor of California, thankfully. We'll read her statement. Over the past 6 months, I have spent time reflecting on this moment in our nation's history and the best way for me to continue fighting for the American people and advancing the values and ideals I hold dear. I am a devout public servant, and I'm going to ad-lib here, which means she's been a career politician. And from the earliest days of my career, and I'm going to ad-lib some more, under Willie Brown's desk, I have believed that the best way I could make a difference in people's lives and fight for a better future was to improve the system from within. And it's been a profound honor to do that work and serve the people of California and our nation as a prosecutor, attorney general, United States senator, and vice president. In recent months, I have given serious thought to asking the people of California for the privilege to serve as their governor. I love this state, its people, and its promise. It is my home. But after deep reflection, I've decided that I will not run for governor in this election. She goes on to say, I have an extraordinary admiration and respect for those who dedicate their lives to public service to their communities, and to our nation. At the same time, we must recognize that our politics, our government, and our institutions have too often failed the American people. Yes, you have. I ad-libbed that part again. Culminating in the moment of crisis. As we look ahead, we must be willing to pursue change through new methods and fresh thinking, committed to our same values and principles, but not bound by the same playbook. Remember, during her campaign for president, that's what they blamed it on. Her losing was the playbook. She didn't have the right playbook. She wasn't doing enough social media. She wasn't reaching the young kids. She didn't want to go on Joe Rogan. Did she do Charlemagne, the Breakfast Club? I can't remember.
Not as much. She does when they're asked, but
She had a chance, but that leads me to believe that she's going to run for president again in 2028. She goes on to discuss how she's going to help Democrats in the midterm next year get elected. She's going to go across the nation, and that's kind of her sticking her toe back in the water to see, is it warm enough for me to get back in? Is it warm enough? Have people forgotten that I'm that inept vice president that was with the Grandpa Joe? Plus, she couldn't wait. If she didn't get back into the presidential race, let's say she ran for governor. Let's even say, thank goodness that it's not going to happen. She even won. Let's say Governor Newsom, and I hate going down these roads, goes on to be the president. What, she was going to wait another 8 years to try to run again? This is her last chance in 2028. She's 60 years old now. She'll be 63 in 2028. If she had to wait another 4 years, 67, now she's getting into her 70s. No, she didn't want to end as governor. She wants to be the first woman president. And that's going to be a crowded field. Because you know, Governor Slick Hair Newsom isn't going to not run. He's running. He's running for president. So now you're going to have a showdown between two Californians. You have a showdown because you think Gavin's going to get out of way Kamala's way? Heck no. Now, somebody might convince him, look, you're a little bit younger. You have a little bit more time. Maybe you can be a senator and then president but I don't think Gavin's going to get out of the race. So now it's going to get really interesting because you also got Pete Buttigieg. And then what does this mean for the race for governor in California. What does that mean for that? Because the field is wide open. She would have been clearly the front runner. It's a long list of Democrats. Tony Atkins, former Assembly Speaker and Senate President pro tem Javier Becerra, Stephen Klobuchar, who was a cabinet member for the Biden administration and former California Attorney General, Elena Canaleckis, the Lieutenant Governor, Katie Porter, the Congresswoman from Orange County, Tony Thurmond has thrown his name in as Superintendent of Public Instruction. Of course, the former mayor of LA, Antonio Villaraigosa. Betty Yee, former state controller, is also in. It's wide open. Not to forget the two Republicans, or at least the most well-known ones, Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco. And then we had on conservative commentator Steve Hilton. But who else decides to get in now that Kamala's out? It shakes up a whole lot. Heck, Andre Gonzalez might run for governor. He loves an open seat. I'm just saying. Just saying. Get your guys' thoughts. We'll go to break. Come back on the other side. We have some local stuff to talk about. They're going to do some more repaving down California Avenue. You're going to want to hear where, because it's going to affect your commute, and it's going to happen here really, 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 really quick. Like Thursday. If you haven't seen some of the lanes getting blocked off already on California Avenue, you might want to find another way to work. I fortunately live across the street from my work. How about you, Chris? How's your commute?
That's pretty simple.
Not too bad, huh? All you other people that got to go down California, look out. Plus, Houchin is in need of some blood. We'll tell you which type and what they're willing to give you for it. Those vampires. One of the best burgers, or at least the top 10 list came out. I heard Scott talking about this. Dummy thought it was a local one. It's not. It's like out of LA. So I'll ask, where is the best local burger?
John's.
Think so, John's?
That's always my top.
Okay. We have a vote for John's Burger in town. We'll get your guys' thoughts on that. Plus, much, much more. Shannon Sharpe out at ESPN. Gilbert Arenas getting arrested. Catch you up on all of the latest. It's the JR Show. It's Current Radio. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Huh? You thought that was part of the song, didn't you? Grew up in the 80s. Watch out. It's the JR Show. I'm your host, JR Flores. It's Current Radio. Check us out online, currentradio.com. Streaming on YouTube. Just look up Current Radio. We're streaming right now. Plus, you can go back and watch past episodes. It's the best thing, right? You can, if you can't catch me at 2, that's fine. You didn't catch yesterday's episode, go back and watch it. It's right there for YouTube. All your enjoyment. It'll live there. We promise. We won't, unless YouTube tells us to, we won't take it down anyways. 661-842-5376, 661-842-KERN if you want to join the conversation. Are we good to go, sir?
I got one text message here.
Okay, what do you got?
It's from Michael, who says the best burgers at Frosty King on East Brundage.
Frosty King, East Brundage. Frosty King, East Brundage. Don't know where that, which one is that?
I'm not sure. There's so many Frosty Kings in this town. So I said John's Burgers right there over by Garces.
John's Burgers by Garces.
Bernard, I believe.
Somebody in the YouTube chat said In-N-Out Burger.
Again, overrated.
It's a good burger, but it's not a great burger. It's a good burger for the price.
100%.
I will give you that. Is it worth the line? No, not always. No, it's not.
I'd venture to say almost never.
Yeah, if I pull up and there's not a long line, I'll go in. But if I pull up and there's a long line, I'll go somewhere else.
Going inside, I'm all for it too. Like In-N-Out gets you in and out of there real quick.
Somebody said the original Hacienda bar or grill. Yeah, original Hacienda grill burgers are my favorite.
I've heard good things about it, but I don't know if I've ever had them.
I've never tried that one.
You know which one I miss? And I
What's
don't
that?
mean to sound like a slight, but
Uh-oh.
34th Street Car Wash when they were actually on 34th Street.
See, I don't think I ever had that one either.
Oh my God.
Is that
It
good?
was different. I don't know how to explain it, but it was just different.
All right. Keep sending in your guys' best burger. Again, there was a top 10. I believe it was out of LA or national or something like that. But I'll tell you what the list is. But I want your guys' suggestions on who has the best. Maybe that's what I'll have for dinner tonight. I didn't even ask the kid what she wanted. I'll just come home and say, we're having burgers. So you guys tell me where the best burgers are. And the one that gets the most votes, that's where I'll have a burger tonight. And I'll give you my honest opinion about it. Tomato. Earthquake struck out of Russia, 8.8 last night. I was sitting at home and I was like, oh, look at that. And then the tsunami watch started. Not to be confused with the tsunami warning. There's a difference. Because I heard it and I think, what, there's a tsunami? And then I go, okay, maybe they're just saying there's a possibility of happening. And then they were saying, no, it's going to happen. There's a wave coming. It's going to hit. And before my daughter and I went to sleep, the news was like, oh, it's going to hit at this time on the West Coast and start up north, and it'll slowly work its way down. And I'm looking at the times going, oh, I'll be asleep at 12:30. 12:45, 12:50. Man, I want to see this wave. So we lay down. It's 9:30-ish. I crash out before she does. I wake up. It's about midnight. It's perfect. Look at that. I can see what this wave is going to be about. I should have went back to sleep. They had people panicking, running in Hawaii, people were running for the hills for what was described as a 4-foot swell. Now, I know what you say. It's better to warn them and make sure than to, just be safe, just in case. But then you run into the issue of, are you overusing it then? You know what I mean? Are people going to get tired of hearing about, oh, another earthquake, another tsunami warning? Oh, look at that. 3 feet of wave. We should all be scared. Ah! And then the movie, like, what was the movie? 2012 or something like that? That came out with the big wave.
Yeah.
That's what I'm expecting. Thank you, Hollywood. Instead, we get little swells coming up, and I wanted a big wave, and I got nothing. Nothing. Speaking of shaking up the ground, though, they're about to shake up California Avenue. Goodness gracious. If you travel down California Avenue anytime or anywhere from Stockdale Highway to Real Road, meaning all the way to the 99, basically, find another way starting Thursday. They're going to tear it up. They're going to tear up the whole thing. It's not just, oh, we're re-asphalting. No, they're tearing the whole thing out. It's expected to last all the way till Halloween. Now, I know for some of you, you think Halloween's right around the corner. Yeah, I'm looking and talking to you. Stop it. It's not even close to Halloween. It's not even August. Can I get through back to school? Can I get through a little bit of the fall? No. You got people already. I'm surprised I haven't seen Halloween decorations up yet, Chris.
It's spooky season.
Seriously. No, it's not. It's still hot.
Spooky season.
It's not spooky season. It's summer. Stop. But this is expected to last all the way until Halloween. And it's going to be impacting you from 7 a.m. until 7:30 p.m. every single day, Monday through Friday. They will reconstruct California Avenue, including the removal of existing asphalt and repaving the roadway, installing thermoplastic and green methacrylate striping. Yes, the bike lanes are coming to California. Whether that means they're taking away a lane or not, God, I hope they aren't.
It would have to mean that.
But it wouldn't surprise me. As soon as I saw the green paint on this press release this morning, I said, those boys better not take out that lane.
Because we have so many bikers on this street.
So many. I watch Bob Smith and his boys ride bikes down this California Avenue all the time, from their high-rise condos in downtown, right down California Avenue. You better not take out a lane. You better somebody. I'm calling Andre. I'm going to call Andre during the break, you guys. I'll get to the bottom of it. Put green paint down California Avenue. They're also going to be taking out the manholes, taking out the sidewalks, the curb and gutters, reinstalling ramps. Expect lane reductions and closures throughout the project. The city thanks you for your understanding and patience during this time. Good luck if you have to go down California Avenue. Beginning this Thursday, I love how they give you a great heads up on that. Got to get to a break. On the other side, we'll talk about Shannon Sharpe and Gilbert Arenas. It's the JR Show. We'll be right back.
With SRN News, I'm Keith Peters in Washington. Authorities say the 27-year-old man who killed 4 people in a Manhattan office building bought the rifle he used in the attack in the car he drove across country from his supervisor at a Las Vegas casino. Police say Shane Tamora fatally shot 4 people in the building that houses the National Football League's headquarters on Monday before killing himself. Former Vice President Kamala Harris says she won't run for California governor next year, leaving open the possibility that she could mount a 3rd run for the White House in 2028.